It's a joy being here in Russia, in Moscow, for the last few days, and with the intention of bringing Shakti leadership to Russia and to the world through this program. And I think about the context in which we are offering this program. Ultimately, Shakti leadership is a model to self-mastery and selfless service. And why do we need self-mastery and selfless service? It's because we all make a journey ultimately to life's twin goals. One is the search for freedom, and the other is the search for fulfillment. Freedom without fulfillment feels meaningless, and fulfillment without freedom can also be incomplete, can still keep you bound in some way. And the way to get to freedom and fulfillment, you have no choice but to make the journey to achieve self-mastery, to have control over all the drives within yourself. Only then will you be free, and then have the ability to be in selfless service of a purpose beyond yourself. And that is what will bring you fulfillment. When we talk about the journey, we talk about Joseph Campbell's great insight around the heroic journey, and also Maureen Murdoch's work on how women journey differently from men, and we bring all these wonderful ideas to Shakti leadership. So the journey ultimately as humans, as leaders, regardless of gender, race, and culture, is the quest for adventure, the quest for romance, and the quest for enlightenment. We will go into all these ways in which we can achieve these for ourselves through this program. And the greater context from this great land of Russia, you can see this is the story not just of Russia, but pretty much humanity, cultures everywhere, right? All civilizations have gone through tremendous pain and suffering and sacrifice, and that is perhaps still sitting like a collective trauma in our bodies and minds. And the truth is, the time has now come to heal this trauma, put it behind us, and to be able to move forward into what my friend and co-author Kumar Sharma says, the age of Ananda, meaning the age of joy, the age of beauty, where we can reconnect with who we essentially are. The ground of our being in the Indic tradition is apparently joy. It's Ananda, it's bliss. The root from which we come is joy. And it's time to now reconnect with that joy, reconnect with the parts of ourselves that we have lost, not just in ourselves, but in our culture. How do we put them back together? How do we become whole? And in Shakti leadership, because it's an integral path, we don't reject the past. We believe the time has come for a renaissance, and certainly in this post-pandemic world, there is no point creating a same old world. It's a fantastic opportunity to really create a whole new world. And for this, we're going to have to find the civilizational elixirs from Russia, from China, from India, from Europe, from the North Americas and the South Americas, from all over the world. There have been humans and cultures and civilizations that have gone through tremendous pain and suffering, but not in vain. From that heroic journey has emerged some kind of an elixir, some kind of a grand thought or idea. Sometimes it has worked, sometimes it has failed, but can we also learn from the failures? Because nothing is ultimately a failure. Put all these elixirs together and fashion the new leadership for a new world that works for all. This really is the path of Shakti leadership, and I'm so excited for the possibilities from this great land.